Go right ahead.
That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
Would anyone care to push? Rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favour.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Convenient. We've already got what we require. Could you come over here?
Now you've done it. Never thought it'd hurt like this.
I've got wares of every ilk. Pleasure doing business with you. It takes... Have a gander at my wares. You... Shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
Must have a time. This place is too comfortable. I grant you lightning fangs.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
Right. Just follow me. Creature's corpse will serve us well.
You got quite the hunter's figure. You are you. Allow me. Wait. One of our numbers is unconscious.
Right where it hurts.
Ensure your next attack is no less hurt. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light. finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
I've just remembered a curious rumour I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and
How terrible. I think I'll have to be alert so I can sickness and anyone else.
Think nothing of it. Well
make a difference when I'm flattened, you see? Let me be the one to collect it.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you?
Let my magic's grant you an elemental boon.
We've got company!
yourself!
I shan't let it go.
Curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Look about, Master! We've got company! The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Be ready! Our foes are armed! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem.
Let us keep this place in mind for when night falls.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Keep on like that and we'll be done here soon enough.
A resounding success.
There's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Now that is a surprise.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Here, strike lightning on the side.
Where open flame?
I will protect you. The day grows darker with our every step.
Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
That was superb, Arisen.
It seems we already possess what's required of us. It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
Hail, as you can see, we're rebuilding. A task that can always benefit from another pair of hands. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. I'll not soon forget this. Here's what I need from you. A bask of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them to send the saurians scattering.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength. 'Tis true, but I've yet to meet a foe that explosive casks can't scatter.
You have my support.
This
sits funny with me, truth be told.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I'll work till my...
I see life as a...
Oh, I can't complain, really.
Apologies, Master, but I can't guide you there from our current location.
Is there aught I can do for you? I would gladly offer you any aid I can. There's more where that came from. Don't you... Is there aught I can do for you? Worry not for the village. I'll be here to guard it.
I only work when I fancy.
I grow restless.
Isn't it here already, are we?
Well met. Pleasure doing business with.
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It is a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
Shall we report back now? Haven't you a lantern arisen?
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season. Well, to finish the job, I'd have you drop a jar of poison into their nest. With any luck, the Saurians will realize that they chose a perilous spot and steer clear of the village boundary in future. But pray, take care not to drop it in the river. The villagers use that water on a daily basis. You must make sure your aim is true. Are we clear? Good. You'll find the jars of poison just outside the village. Toss one into the Saurian's nest, and your task is done.
A single jar of poison ought to send those Saurians packing. Only, do be mindful not to spill any on yourself, Master. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Well done, Master. Those Saurians shan't dare approach the village for some time, thanks to your efforts.
Such moments make me proud to serve the Arisen.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks for your efforts. And I must say, you've a fine arm. I couldn't have done better myself. Watching you got me thinking. Mayhap you've the sense to inherit the skills I possess. Or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that, I'm grateful.
All done then? A resounding success.
Well done, everyone.
That was over in a trice. Where to next?
Our destination is rather distant. Perhaps we ought to consider employing the services of an ox cart.
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make. Though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
I've a selection of wares that should... Order, please. Hope to see you again. Well met. Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look, then.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
Over here!
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
I fought many battles in my journey, but the thrill of felling a colossal foe goes unmatched.
I've a feeling fortune shall favour us this day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust? There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
Walking will only exhaust us ere we've reached our destination. What say we ride an ox cart instead?
I quite agree.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close. One can see far to the distance from here.
I'd gladly cast aside my weapon and laze about here, if the Arisen would permit it.
You have my support.
We've quite the combination of vocations in our party. No two are alike.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
At the end of the day, our vocations are of little import. Mutual trust is what counts.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
The sight of... one ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Here we are.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
You have my support. We have reached our destination.
And should my story entertain you,
I wonder how Harv Village fares. Mayhap we ought to stop by? I can guide you there if you wish.
We're in your hands.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Well met,
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant...
Welcome to pure... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Mine's... Die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
'Tis a ladder. These foreign bows do so intrigue me. But I shall admire them from afar. 'Twould be unseemly for an elf to purchase one.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare for after all.
Might as well take a look while you're here. Eh? Stop by again soon. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. survive. So before you check the price...
Many thanks. I appreciate the...
This way, if you please. I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. I know where that person can be found, Master. This way. The person we seek isn't here. Perhaps we'd best come back later?
I'm not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Here we are.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
'Tis as you say.
legs are as lead.
Why is this
What to
not
make
selling?
of this?
It is a fine thing.
Love waking alone. Anything.
Working this field's all I know. I'm not stopping.
Slim pickings of legs.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I'm just grateful I get to...
What they're whispering of me now. I dread to think.
Praying.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I would appreciate... Your swift...
My apologies, sir, but as you are not a member of this establishment, I cannot permit you through.
Seems today will be a quiet one. This is no life.
Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
This always puts me at ease.
My whiskers are looking a tad crooked, I fear.
Not much going on.
Don't be daft!
I'll have to remember this place.
Frowns and politics are known.
Nice and quiet today. That's something.
Off to market I go. The sky always puts me on a contemplative
Can't remember the last time.
This is one step too far.
Not much going on.
Oh, Master, I thought I might never see you again.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts. This quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
Our soldiers need better training. Boots to train, arms to procure. No time for sleep.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Monsters range nearer than e'er they dared before. All seems well here. You can ne'er be sure.
I have a great deal yet to learn, you see.
cannot be.
Tis good to be reunited.
Master, 'twould be prudent to rid yourself of any excess... items.
If you feel overburdened, mayhap I could carry some things for you.
Greetings. You seek guidance that you need only make a worthy offering in exchange. If the way forward is shrouded to you, I can offer guidance. 'Tis lovely to see you.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to put it to good use.
There's adventure to be had if one only seeks it. All my years snuffed out in the blink of an eye.
Clean and tidy? What else needs doing?
Tis no easy thing. Making
See me. Fine spirits.
Such worn-out gear.
We must rest. Though the sun is... "'Tis a perilous journey I've had, Arisen. When that griffin came upon us, I feared we were done for."
'Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well? I expect Captain Brandt will want to hear of this. Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek. 'Twas an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
While we're here, shall we take care of that other task we were entrusted with as well?
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Look as long as you please. The rules at your neck.
I'm going to go exploring. This looks as good a place as any.
Always the same. They are.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak? You will want to hear this. 'Tis information of great import. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. You've done a fine job culling those monsters, Your Majesty. 'Tis common knowledge among the people that 'twas you who delivered them from danger. The number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence. And ere it slips my mind, pray, take this. 'Tis a symbol of my own gratitude.
And with that, our task is done.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Follow me, if you would.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldar amend the Code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid.
Would you mind coming over here?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a for some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign, and so, the false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security, so pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Pray, follow me.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Over here, if you please.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to, do not forget that we work to serve.
The one we seek isn't here. The chance we've come at the wrong time.
Seems we're a bit stuck. Might we have overlooked aught of import?
At last. I thought we'd never find one.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
This may require a delicate touch.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent.